Politics could have used some Chardonnay yesterday. The NDP, we know, is terminating its confidence and supply agreement with the Liberals. So
the fact is, the Liberals are too weak, too selfish, and too beholden to corporate interests to fight for people.
This was a very dramatic announcement that the NDP released yesterday afternoon. Joining us this morning from Ottawa with the very latest is Vashi Kapela. She's CTV's chief political correspondent. Okay, Vashi, I have so many questions for you. But first of all, if the point is to separate themselves from the Liberals, so they can't be called the Singh Liberals anymore, but they're still going to have to vote in the House of Commons with the Liberals every once in a while, we imagine, how difficult of a position has Jagmeet Singh put the NDP in?
Well, I thought the first question, Anne-Marie, was going to be about Chardonnay. Hey. So I guess I'm just going to have to live with my disappointment and talk about this. I mean, you raised, I think, what will be the central question put to Jagmeet Singh today. He's taking questions for the first time since making this announcement yesterday in that tape video. The language he used, like a Liberal texted me, it wasn't just like he ripped the deal up. He set it on fire and poured oil on it, right? Like he called them weak. He called them selfish, incapable of change, incapable of beating the Conservatives. So how on one hand do you use that, on one hand, use that kind of rhetoric, and on the other, support them in the same way you have been already supporting them, but without the formal agreement? Like, that's the test that Jagmeet Singh is going to face over and over again, because the Liberals might even call his bluff, put something, a confidence motion or a confidence vote up early, but the Conservatives, it's guaranteed, they've already signaled that they'll do that every chance they get. So I think that's going to be the central thing to watch.
Conservatives, again, are repeating these calls for NDP leader Jagmeet Singh to help them start an election. How is Pierre Poilievre's party going to use this move, this ripping up of the agreement, to their advantage?
Well, they're going to do basically, you know, what I outlined. They're going to try and push the issue of an election through confidence motions and keep trying to characterize the NDP as being closely aligned with the Liberals. I mean, that is rhetoric that has been, you know, successful for not just the Conservatives at the federal level, but I'm thinking of many provincial premiers who have employed it, right? This NDP Liberal coalition, a socialist coalition. That's how they characterize it. They have used it among their own voter base to rile up support for them. So expect the Conservatives to keep doing whatever they can to point that alliance, as real or unreal as it may be at the time, out to their voters, out to voters more widely in Canada. That's my expectation. They'll use every trick they can in the House, especially when Parliament resumes in a few weeks, to push the NDP's back up against a wall.
Does this also reveal maybe that the NDP is a bit concerned about the momentum that the Conservatives are gaining, especially in this voter pool of unionized workers?
Yeah, I think there's two reasons for that concern. The first is certainly political in nature, right? And all of our viewers, as well as you, will be familiar with how badly the NDP and the Liberals are doing in the polls relative to the Conservatives. So I think they need some distance from the Liberals, and I think they also are concerned, particularly because there are a number of ridings in BC that switch between, and this may surprise people, switch between the NDP and Conservatives. So that is a very real concern. But I also do think there is a genuine concern from New Democrats about the policy positions or lack thereof from the Conservatives, and this is part of that. They are concerned that the Conservatives will win because they don't think it would be good for the country. Like, there is some sincerity to what they're doing. It's political, of course, but that is their view as well. So I think that's part of what their decision entailed.
All right, we're going to learn more from Mr. Singh, as you pointed out, just after 11 o'clock this morning. CTV's chief political correspondent, Vashi Kapela, thanks for coming on.
Thanks, Anne-Marie.
Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this, be sure to subscribe here, or you can check out more Your Morning videos right here.